The Green Knight released today in theaters, and I thought it was masterful. It was directed by David Lowery, and anyone who follows me on Letterboxd may know him as the guy that made my favorite movie. So it goes without saying that this was one of my most anticipated movies this year. This movie is beautiful. David Lowery continues to prove that he is factually unable to make a bad movie. I could pick a random screenshot from this film and hang it on my wall. Every frame really is a painting. It's beautiful. The makeup effects are also phenomenal, and that mixed with the incredible sound design is just perfect. I love it. The sets and scenery are also really great, and when mixed with the just fantastic special effects, it's truly a spectacle. To put it simply, this film is worth seeing for the visuals alone. It's spectacular. Despite what the marketing might tell you, this is very much not an action movie. There is no action in this film. This is merely a fantastic character study set in the Middle-earth type world, only perfected by the performances. The acting here is really great, and David Lowery continues a lot of his seemingly signature long shots, where the audience is really able to just feel what the characters are feeling. I love that. I'm gonna start repeating myself now. I love the way the film is made. The atmosphere is, God, it's so good. The film feels so lived in and real. I never questioned once when giants or tree people appeared without much of a setup. I'm trying not to sound like a rabid fanboy, but I just can't emphasize enough how great this film is while watching it. I could definitely see myself rewatching this, despite the... With the fantastic old-style scenery comes old-style writing, if you know what I'm saying. Similar to old stories like the one the film is based off of, elements and characters are casually introduced without much setup, and then leave the movie just as fast. I won't spoil anything, but popular fantasy elements are introduced in single scenes and then never seen again, and I wasn't the biggest fan of that style of writing. There are also a few side stories that I felt could have been more clearly tied to the plot of the central character. Like after the film was over, I spent some time trying to figure out why those additions were necessary. So in all, it seems the writers didn't change much of the format of the original story, and I think the film's story and flow suffer as a result. But those issues aren't too big of a deal. The Green Knight is an experience to watch. The technical aspects of this film are truly as good as they can be, and alone make this worth your 2 hours. The direction by David Lowery, the somewhat fast-paced and the truly engaging story make this yet another win for David Lowery. I give The Green Knight an 8 out of 10. David Lowery is my new god. I wonder what he's doing next. Oh.